Hi, my name is J.D. Stubenberg. I'm one of the bar managers here at Jimmy Mac's Jazz Club in Portland, Oregon. And today we're going to be talking about making a lemon drop, specifically a version of lemon drop called a raspberry lemon drop. The fundamentals of lemon drop are fairly simple, and then you can add different things to it to make it into different cocktails. So today we're going to start out with your basics. Get your mixing glass out. We're going to start out with 2 cubes of sugar. Get some sweetness going in this drink. Here at Jimmy Mac's, we don't use straight lemon juice in making these drinks. We use a mixture of lemon juice and orange juice. But for exact measurements, it's actually 1 ounce of lemon juice to 3/4 of an ounce of OJ. So in this case, you're going to be using about 2 ounces total of mixture, basically enough to cover your sugar cubes. Get that going there. All righty. Now, take your muddler out. We're going to crush up that sugar because you want the sugar to be as broken down as possible so that when you shake it, it will dissolve easily. Okay. Now, we're going to jump ahead a step here real quickly, and we're going to get this glass ready to take this drink. Because we're making a lemon-oriented drink here, we're going to rim this glass in lemon, and then add sugar to the exterior of that. Make sure to shake away the extra sugar off your martini shell, otherwise it'll fall all over the place and make a big mess. So, let's get lots of ice. Always lots of ice. That's a great way to make a good drink. Now, we're going to start out here with a citron or citrus-oriented vodka. This is really important. A lot of bars and people will cheat just using a regular old vodka. That's okay, and you can get away with it. And unless you've got a really good palate, you're probably going to have a hard time telling. But if you really want to make the drink correctly, you want to use some sort of a citrus vodka. Here at Jimmy Mac's, we use Absolute Citron. In some places, you might see Smirnoff. You might see other citrus-oriented vodkas as well. And there's lots of variations that go along with that as well. You could use a blueberry vodka, you could use an orange vodka, and you have different kind of flavors that are going to come out. But the basic ingredient here is going to be a citrus vodka. So we're going to use Absolute Citron, which we're almost out of, unfortunately. But that's okay. Just enough there to make that work. Now, we're going to add a little bit of triple sec to this for more sweetener, because drinks can never be sweet enough for Americans. Now, the next big trick here is how do you make this raspberry? Well, we're going to add what we call Chambord to this. Chambord is a framboise, which is basically a raspberry liqueur. You can also see something like Chateau Monet, or there's other cheaper versions as well. They work fine, but if you really want to get the real deal, use the Chambord. A little bit goes a long way, though. You only need about a half an ounce of this puppy in there, and it will carry that drink because it is very, very intense in flavor. Okay, get your cocktail tin on top of here. Get a good seal. Don't break it on top of yourself because that's embarrassing. Shake well. Alrighty. Strain this up. And again, since we've worked with lemon all through this cocktail, we're going to garnish this with a lemon as well. And there you have a raspberry lemon drop. Now, there's lots of variations you can do with this. And here at Jimmy Mac's, one of the things we like to do is to play around. Instead of using lemon juice, we'll use lime juice. And using lime juice, that changes the flavor structure a little bit. And we end up coming up with a drink that we call a razzatini. It's wonderful as well. Try experimenting with that one at home. And again, you can use other sorts of different flavoring agents in lemon drops. You can use different kinds of infused vodkas that will impart different flavors. Blueberry vodka is really wonderful. You can use a raspberry-based vodka in this as you're really a raspberry fan and go over the top. And that's wonderful as well. But experiment with it at home and have some fun with this. This is a great drink, and it's really good for the summertime especially. So enjoy.